The Whisky Sour has been around a long time. I know because I was the bartender on Noah's Ark. Man, that was a tough gig, let me tell you. I had to have like 2 of everything. 2 ice cubes. 2 cherries. No, I'm just yanking you. I've only been making them since the late 1970s, but they go back much further than that. The recipe for a whiskey sour first appeared in the Bartender's Guide by Jerry Thomas from 1862. However, the basic recipe existed long before that, dating back to the 1700s. As the story goes, it was Admiral Edward Vernon, also known as Old Grog, because he always wore those groggum coats. He ordered that the daily rum ration provided to sailors be watered down to 3 parts water to 1 part rum in an effort to reduce drunkenness. Well, you know, the water wasn't exactly considered safe. It was maybe a little salty. Let's face it, it was bad. So lemon or lime juice was added to the mixture. They didn't know it at the time, but the addition of the citrus helped reduce the rates of scurvy and other diseases in Vernon's fleet. The new drink became known as grog, and a very early version of the sour. Over time, the basics of the sour cocktail has been refined to what we've come to know today. The English often substitute gin or brandy in their sours. The Americans, well, they like their bourbon. Heck, you could even use Scotch or Irish whiskey to make your sour. Myself, I like Canadian whiskey, and 40 Creek at that. You know, I find it smoother and lighter, less smokier than American whiskey. However it's made, the sour has stood the test of time, and almost every other sour cocktail has evolved from the original. Take the sidecar, margarita, daiquiri, gimlet, caipirinha, even the cosmopolitan, just to name a few. So let's take a look at the original recipe from Jerry Thomas's book. Use a small bar glass. Take a large teaspoonful of powdered white sugar, dissolved in a little seltzer, or Apollinaris water, which is an effervescing alkaline mineral water. The juice of half a small lemon, 1 wine glass of bourbon or rye whiskey. Fill the glass full of shaved ice, shake up and strain into a claret glass. Ornament with berries. Whiskey sours look and taste different in almost every bar you go to. They can be served straight up, on the rocks, over 1 big ice cube, or made with a sour mix, pre-bottled cocktail mix, or with fresh citrus juice and sugar. But one thing a lot of bartenders argue about is whether to include an egg white. When you do that, it's often referred to as a Boston sour. Substituting maple syrup for simple syrup will give you a filibuster. Doesn't that sound like a vacuum cleaner? Hey, where'd you put the filibuster? I'm using it. Swap honey in for the sweetness and you've made yourself a Gold Rush cocktail. Float some red wine on top of the original recipe and it's a New York sour. Then you've got your New York cocktail. This one substitutes lime for lemon and grenadine for simple syrup. But the thing here is, you know, none of these approaches are incorrect. Everyone has a different palate. In its simplest form, the whiskey sour is a beautiful, delicious cocktail. Let's make one. A whiskey sour. You know, first up is our Canadian whiskey that I'm using, the Copper Pot Reserve. And it's a delightful whiskey. It's really, really bold and has a woodiness to it. And the palate is just wonderful. You know, it's a 43% alcohol by volume or 86 proof. It's a delightful sipping whiskey. All right, let's get to 2 ounces. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm getting thirsty. Oh, that is good. That is good. Okay, next thing, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Oh yeah, just made that. We're organic cane sugar. We want 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. And that is about right. The next thing is the all-important egg white. And you know, you don't have to worry about salmonella because you got the whiskey in there. You've got citrus going on there, right? Those things are gonna kill that, all right? And you just want that white. Because, you know, it's real easy to get yolk in your glass. That looks pretty good, actually. Now we're gonna dry shake. That's all you need. And the reason we want to dry shake this is because we want to emulsify those egg whites. Add some ice. And shake it. Shake it for real this time. Shake it sour. Ooh, sour. Ooh, so sour. All right, good enough. Sweet. Now, a lot of times you'll find them straight up, but I like my whiskey sours on the rocks. And I've got these wonderful little, gotta show you that, crystal kind of ice balls. And they're, if you use like a bigger chunk, like that, it's not going to water down your drink as quickly. So let's do 3 of them. There we go. Perfect. And just strain it out. Oh yeah. Look at that wonderful, wonderful froth. Yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, what we want to do here is just a little orange, I think, would complement this drink, and a little cherry. Pop that right in the drink, and a couple little straws. And there's our whiskey sour. How beautiful does that look? Oh yeah, let's give it a go. Delightful, absolutely delightful. It's tart enough, sweet enough. The whiskey's coming through real nice. It's a thing of beauty, you know. If you like your whiskey, and why wouldn't you like your whiskey? It makes a great little summertime cocktail. Make one. They're delicious. Of lemon juice.
Bartending's hard.
Bartending's hard. I'm on Patreon now. Yeah, for just a few dollars a month, you get access to things that nobody else sees. You get bloopers, you get podcasts, newsletters, and sneak peeks. You get a whole whack of stuff that you're gonna love. So become one of my booze hounds and help support the show. This stuff gets expensive, and every little bit goes back into the show. Thanks in advance. I got my whiskey sour, and you know, you should make a whiskey sour too. Make one, then hit the subscribe button, make another one, and watch some other videos. Yeah, you know, that egg in there, I don't taste it at all. It just gives the drink a nice little frothy texture. Why am I yelling? Make a whiskey sour now!